Okay, welcome back to No Man's Sky. We're doing Ghosts in the Machine of the Artemis Path. And we have reboarded the Anomaly. What have you learned, Traveller? What generates Artemis Entity's signal? I tell Nada how we failed to understand Artemis's location. I explain the strange messages, Apollo, and the portal glyphs. Nada pauses. Their lights blink as they process this information. Artemis slips between worlds, into the data fall. Our home lives in these spaces, but these holes are stable, small. Nada is worried, Traveller. Cracks between the iterations should not widen. It will not help us. Artemis Entity still does not remember Nada. This is a puzzle, a trap, or a tragedy. Apollo Entity is unknown to Nada. More puzzling still. If Traveller Entity is curious, Nada has advice. The rampant crimson is the work of Atlas Falsity. Other Korvax say deity. Nada knows better. Atlas False Entity hunts Nada, but Traveller may seek them out, draw them away. Getting some quicksilver for that. Boundaries are strange things, Traveller friend. Most things stay where they belong. Other things, our home, Atlas, and now Artemis friend, slip between. Curious. Let's ask about portals. Just devices, Traveller friend. To be understood, copied, advanced. That is all we can do with this universe, yes? Appreciate it. Might we fall somewhere strange like Artemis friend? Maybe we already have. Of course, friend, a whole galaxy for you, just for you. We must see it all.
Station coordinates received.
So we're just going to knock the next Atlas station out of the way, and then we'll move back to Artemis Path. See that the Atlas interface at the back is changing each time. It's looking more and more dramatic every time. And now my cat's jumping at the door. Is there no end to all of the interruptions? I have no idea what just hurt me. Oh, I was running out of life support. Why is my life support going down? Where are the pillars? Huh. Well, this one's not going to give me my 2 free warp cells then. I feel the stirring of heresy within my mind. At each interface an Atlas stone awaits me. I am driven to gather them, but to what end? Why does the Omnipotent require my prayer? What is wrong with the heart of existence that the Creator requires this pilgrimage, this dance of grinding stones? I answer the question. It will not turn away from the challenge. The Atlas guides me, and I will answer its call. Okay, so we're now on Ghosts in the Machine. Off the Artemis up.
Orbital station coordinates received.
Right, well, I don't really care about that. What I want is my current mission.
Hostile ships approaching.
Oh, really? Let's just go on board the space station to get rid of them. Oh, it's a freighter battle. Okay, so actually we're going to do this. So, let's collect them. Right, basically, somewhere nearby, it's a freighter that's under attack, over there. And by taking out the pirates that are attacking it, they're going to offer me their freighter for free. But, as you can tell, I hope, that's a pretty rubbish freighter, so we're not going to accept it. The reason we're not going to accept it is that they will keep being offered for free until we accept one. We want to wait until we get offered a decent one. Maybe the... can't be the freighter, surely. Where's the actual freighter?
Alert. Navigational data received.
Where are you? I've just been blind. Where is this freighter? What is that? It is that tiny little thing. My word. Yeah, at this point in the story it will always spawn this battle. I've forgotten about it. And it's from this point onwards that these battles will become available to you. Every 5 warps that you do, as long as you've had 3 more hours of game time in game since the last one. Right, no, I'm not even going to bother talking to the captain. I'm just using my visor. It says that this freighter is a B class, 19 slots plus 12 slots. Nice. Hey? 19 plus 12? That doesn't make any sense. Why would it have 12 technology slots? There's only 8 technologies, it's only supposed to go as far as 9. Alright, I'm going to talk to the captain to see what this is all about, because I think it's lying to me. Unless something's drastically changed on the last update. Yeah, it totally lied to me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. No, it didn't lie to me. What on earth? How has it got 12 slots? That's so random. I don't understand the need for that. I'm guessing then that the Hello Games have slyly changed the way that works because they're planning on adding something else there. Because currently there are 8 technologies to put in your freighter technology sections, which would leave 4 more gaps. Well, they had got the freighters spawning at 9 slots because they originally were going to put the thing for teleporting your exocraft in. They were going to make that one of these technologies, but they instead decided to make it a buildable room on your freighter. So that's why we had 9 before instead of the 8 that we've got technologies for. But why they've now made it 12 is beyond me. Oh well. Point is anyway that this is only 19 slots and we want a lot more than that. This is only a tiny rubbish freighter. I'm not accepting that. I'm going to leave. Alright. We're waiting for one that's at least 24 slots, so an actual capital freighter. And really we want the full 34 slots or something close to it. Of course, it's always possible that they might have restored the full 48 slots now if they'd be messing around with the slot count. Who knows? Right, let's get back to track, shall we? Been enough interruptions in this video already. That didn't quite lock on to where I wanted it to. Golden nugget, we're just going to analyse it, become more gold. Good lord, the storms here are awful. Okay, we're going to tune to Apollo now instead of Artemis. Access logs. I'm going to need to get on my ship until this storm passes, because it's ridiculous. I can't even see this particular storm, it's just... Could just be because you've got extreme weather, you can see the writing in red there. Well, you could. Could just be that that's just how bad this planet's going to be the whole time. Transmission is silent. The stranger just stares at me. Discreet Apollo. Identify yourself, or I end this call. I'm a friend of Artemis. No, you're not. Call yourself whatever you want, but you can't hide the truth. Friend is just a label, a pretense you make to make you feel better about being alone. Why are you contacting me anyway? Is Artemis behind this? I haven't changed my mind. I don't care about their weird dreams. I'll meet if I'm paid to meet. Even this conversation is a waste of valuable time. I tell Apollo that Artemis is in trouble, that they attempted to use a portal and became stranded on some distant and uncharted world, disappearing from the network. Apollo's demeanour changes. They appear uncomfortable at the news. Send me your data logs. Let me see this for myself. Apollo studies the log, pausing and replaying the various segments of static and distortions. They turn to me in a glow of excitement. These noises, they sound just like the echoes of the Sentinel events. You've seen them before, of course, drones that appear from nowhere if you interfere with their precious planets.
Incoming storm.
But this data, it's distorted, inverted. There's a lot to gain if we figure out how the Sentinels appear so quickly. And this, the portals, perhaps they're the key. What do you say? Do you want to work together on this? Be partners? If you're going to work with me, we need to expand your base of operations. I'll send you a contact of mine, they'll supply you with what you need. Just remember to be polite. As the hologram recedes, Apollo's head turns to the side ever so slightly, as if sighing, saddened. Or perhaps it was nothing, a ghost in the machine. Oh my dear God, I'm going to die very quickly. This is not a hospitable planet. There's a rainbow on it though. A rainbow.
Extreme radiation detected.
Yeah, I got that. I did notice. Okay, Apollo's contact will help you expand the base. Locate them on the galaxy map. There's an Atlas interface here as well. Unless it's already been to, which is quite possible. Okay, so we're boarding a space station. Ah, the mission board is unlocked at last. Whoops. So, you remember what I was saying about missions? Well, now we can start doing them. Now, every single time from this point onwards that you come to space stations, there are loads of these that you should always accept because they stack up. So kill 14 creatures, kill 15 creatures, kill 11 creatures. I can accept all 3 of them, and killing 15 creatures will make all of them count, right? So as soon as I kill the 11th creature, that one will complete. Then I kill 3 more and that one will complete. I can kill 1 more and that one will complete. And that I could have hundreds of those stacked up from various different space stations, and they would all count. Okay, and I would get the nanites and units and items from each of them. Now that is the case with most of these missions that you can get from the space stations, except for these Defender Freighter ones. The Hunt Pirate ones do stack, but they're a pain because they won't shut up about you killing off the pirates, so don't bother with them. There's the odd one where it will give you an item to go and deliver somewhere else. They don't stack. But yeah, the vast majority of stuff that you can get from these will stack up, and again, check the Facebook group, it's got them listed. At first, you'll notice I can't accept these ones yet because my rank is not good enough for them. I've got to be rank 5 to accept that, rank 8 to accept that. Okay, and you rank up, the more of these you do, or the more you bribe particular groups. Right, abandoning a mission will lose you standing rather than gain it, so don't do that. I wonder if the guild guy will offer us stuff yet. No, not yet. Cartographer is where I get the maps from. So lying around the space stations and all across planets and all sorts are little data things. Let's see if I can find some. God, the one time you actually want them and you can't find them anywhere. Oh, a traveller. If you're hunting for the glyphs from the graves, these travellers will give them to you. Their locations, I mean. So you just talk to them a little bit, and then you interact with them a second time. Ask where they came from, which will cost you 100 nanites, but doing so will mark the grave on a nearby planet. You go interact with the grave to get the next glyph. Anyway, so the missions that we accepted are down here now. We're trying to do this. We're trying to find, I think, our overseer for our base building missions. Just to make sure we haven't got an amazing multi-tool in there. Well, this is not the overseer. Okay, it's just giving me an upgrade, okay. New modules for your base and protection against the elements. Oh, thank God for that. Where is your base sited? What sort of hazard protection meets your need? Oh, I don't remember. It wasn't any of them, was it? It was a dead world. Let's just take heat. Right, so he's given me a thermal upgrade. Oh, my internet's finally come back on. Doesn't really matter as long as it's touching, but I like them next to the ones that they actually belong to, personally, so that's a trade item I don't really need. Don't really need the portable refiner anymore either, as I've got... oh no, I haven't made that yet. Okay, so I've just been given a blueprint for a Roma exocraft. Let's see if I can find some wiring looms and other stuff that I need. Oh yes. Oh yes. I really don't need that many of them, but whatever. Oh, definitely need some chromatic metal. probably just filled my... yeah, that was a little bit more than I wanted. Alright, okay, let's use some of this stuff to fix up the things we wanted to fix up. So, portable refiner. Alright, so that now works. We can now use this just like we use the refiners on the planets, except this you carry around with you the whole time. So, I am going to put our living slime from before in here, because now we'd have to wait around for 3 minutes for it to work, because it's literally working on our back right now. Alright. Still have the red metal element for that one. Well, I need to craft 5 antimatter. Alright, so I've now got my launch thrusters. I shouldn't ever need to recharge anymore. It should just do it for me, as long as I'm not using it every 30 seconds. I can now teleport stuff to and from my ship at a much larger distance. Don't have to be stood right next to it. And the economy scanner is going to tell me when I'm in the galaxy map what each star system is like, economy wise. I haven't got the other one yet, the combat one. Multi-tool, is there anything to fix in here? My survey device, I need another sodium diode. Is that on sale here? Not on this side anyway, but we can check the other side. So they have slightly different inventories usually. Yeah, there's no sodium diode over here either. So I'll have to wait for that one. What was it you needed? Rare metal element, I didn't see that either. Alright, so we're going to teleport back to our base rather than warping all the way, because why use our warp fuel when we don't need to? First thing I'm going to do... oh no, I didn't actually get the solar panels yet, did I? Oh well. Okay. So, we are now being moved off of Ghosts in the Machine onto expanding the base. And Ghosts in the Machine is not going to advance until I've done enough of expanding the base. Now, it doesn't make you do very much of expanding the base, before it will allow you to move on, but you should do all of expanding the base. This is the perfect time to unlock a whole bunch of stuff by simply staying on your base and doing all of the tasks that the NPCs that you're going to be recruiting are asking of you. So, for now, we just want the construction terminal. Right, but we don't currently have anyone working there. There's no one there. So we need to hire a base overseer. Now, as this is now the expanding the base mission, which is going to take a little while, and this video is already half an hour long, I'm going to stop it there and make a new video for that in just a moment. Okay, see you next time.